Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Through installment of Scott Selections here for Saturday, May 4th. For again today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a loss in basketball with James Harden under 28.5 points and assists at minus 120 on DraftKings. Really annoying beat. One of those games where the guy you faded played terribly and you still lost the prop because Harden went 5 of 16 from the floor, did not make a single three-pointer, and he went over. He finished with 29 points and assists because he had 13 assists. So a bit of a heartbreaker there. Picked up a loss. Look for a winner here on Saturday. For instance, actual play the doing, remind me once again to check out our website to picks for experts. Use promo code YYDD. 5T30 to get 30% off. Code is also in the description. Plus, we have an offer from BetMGM in the description. So if you're looking for a new book and BetMGM the book you're considering, you should join. And when you do so, use the link and you'll get a nice sign-up bonus. Plus, a reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the bell so you get notified and you'll never miss an episode. And for the actual play, going to switch over to hockey. You can look at a matchup between the Maple Leafs and the Bruins, taking place at around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is Game 7 of the series. And for this matchup, we're going to take a total, actually. Going to go with the first period under 1.5 goals at minus 125 on DraftKings. Time recording of 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering why we're going to take the first period under 1.5 goals in this game. First reason, each of the last 3 games in this series have been very low scoring, as each of the last 3 games have had less than 5 goals, plus 3 of the last 4 games in the series have had less than 2 goals in the first period. Now, Austin Matthews is obviously Toronto's best offensive player. He had 69 goals in the regular season. He has missed the last couple of games, and in the 2 games he's missed, Toronto's won, but they've also not scored many goals. Toronto has scored just 2 goals in each of the 2 games without him in the series. So Toronto's kind of pivoted to a more defensive-minded approach with Matthews out of the lineup, and he's probably not going to play in this game. So I expect them to once again pack it in defensively and to potentially try to win another low-scoring game in this one. Now, Woll is going to be in net for Toronto, and that's the big change that kind of flipped the entire series on its head because he's been incredible. So far, as the starting goalie for Toronto in those 2 games, 1 goals against average, and he has a .961 save percentage. He's been absolutely insane. Just simply put, he should have had a shutout last game, but the Bruins did score with .1 seconds left on the clock. Point is, Woll has been incredible, and I do think Toronto defensively has kind of, I'd say, turned over a new leaf. They've been very solid, and I do think that once again they're going to try to make this as low scoring as possible and trying to grind out another win while trying to potentially come back from 3-1 down against one of their biggest rivals. Now, Swayman has been the goalie for Boston in 5 of the 6 games, and he's been really good too. A 1.6 goals against average and a .947 save percentage. So both goalies in this series, at least for this matchup, should be solid because they have been so far. Both offenses have been a bit underwhelming. Boston's head coach actually called out Pasternak for being a non-factor recently in the series, so we'll see if he steps up. But the point is both offenses have not exactly been good recently. Both goalies and both defenses have, and I do think as a result you're going to see a low-scoring start to this game, especially since it's a Game 7 and both teams might come out extremely, I'd say, conservative defensively, not to make any insanely dumb mistakes early on to gift a free goal. Now, the reason why I'm going to take the first period under 1.5 instead of the full game under 5.5, which I do like as well, is because of elimination game empty netters, which can drive you absolutely nuts if you are an underbetter, because we know that in hockey, coaches might get desperate and pull the goalie down 2. In some cases, in the playoffs, you might pull a goalie down 3. So if it's a 4-1 game, you'd be safe in the regular season. You would not be safe now because you might see them pull the goalie with 6+ minutes left if it's a 3-goal game. So because of that, I'm going to stay away from any potential bad beats with empty nets. Instead, just give me the first period. Give me a very, very defensive-minded approach by both teams early in what could be a scoreless period. It wouldn't shock me, but I don't expect to see 2 goals in the first 20 minutes, so I am going to go with the unders. Play that once again here for Saturday, May 4th. Going to be on the Maple Leafs and Bruins first period under 1.5 goals at minus 125 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.